How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. So yeah, the personal development slash self-help community, if you search up any of those books, the two main books that get recommended to you are Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill and How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. So How to Win Friends and Influence People, where do I start? So it's pretty much basic human communication. I truly wish that this book is taught in all primary schools, and not just primary schools, in all secondary schools, purely because I feel like society would hugely benefit from it. And it's simple principles like, introducing yourself, having a smile on your face, asking how that person's day is, giving genuine compliments, bigging people up, making people feel good about themselves. Because when you're, at work, or when you're dealing with business, or just when you're going to school, dealing with people in general, people like you when you make it about them. Like, have you ever had conversation with a person where, they're trying to impress someone, or they're trying to court someone, but all they're doing is talking about themselves, like, oh, look at me, oh yeah, I got this going on, I got that going on, I've been here, I've been there, blah blah blah. And not once, do they ask that person, what do you do, like, what can you tell me about yourself, right? And cool, as much as that other person's listening to the guy ramble on about himself, they're thinking in their head, like, what a narcissist, like, is this guy gonna shut up? Because most people like to talk about themselves, right? So yeah, that's just one of the principles. Another one of the principles is like remembering people's names, remembering like bits of information about them, because they think psychologically that, oh, I must be important, or they must care about me, or they must genuinely think the best about me for them to to remember my name, or remember where I'm from, where I live, blah 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 blah, etc etc. And it's such a simple book, and I read it about 8 years ago now. I feel like I need to revisit it, just for like a brush up. And I bought a second copy on my last trip to New York as well. How to Win Friends and Influence People. It is a game changer, and yeah, when I first read it, man, it made me extremely charismatic. Like, I was making friends left, right, and center. Like, one time, I even had like a Jehovah's Witness knock on my door, and I was just like, talking to him with these principles, and like, he really liked me, man. Like, and a lot of these like dating coaches and a lot of these dating books that people are into, they all get their premise and their principles from this book, man. And it's like it's one of them books that will make you a social butterfly. And the majority of people need to read them, especially if you're trying to get rich, right? You're going to be dealing with customers, and if you're going to be an arsehole, or you don't know how to deal with people, you don't have any social skills, you don't have any charisma, you lack communication skills, like, how the hell are you going to generate customers? Like, you're not. That's why in a lot of sell jobs, sell orientated environment, they always recommend for the team to read this book. And people do say that, oh yeah, these principles are overused. Like, even like with my job, I did have a customer where he blatantly read that book, and he just saying to me like, oh, how are you, Vincenzo? Oh, hi, Vincenzo. How's the deal going along, Vincenzo? But the reason why people say this book's overused is because people, they fuck up by using it too blatant and too often, whereas you don't use it blatant and often. You use it all the time, but you have to be natural with it, because if it's forced, people are going to know, and they're going to see your game.